Hello and welcome back once again to my take. I am HUSSAIN. The best thing that can happen to India in this festive season is, guess, the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, and the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, have become once again close and the best friends. India and USA relationship, long live. Well, they both reciprocated to each other. They want to have friendly relationship once again, forgetting the last week or the last 10 days differences. Well, there were tensions. There were differences between Indo-US relationship. Hopefully, we believe they are like love or stiff rather than irreparable breakdown of marriage. After a month-long bad blood between India and USA, especially after August 6, when Trump imposed the punitive or penalty taxes or tariffs of 25%. Apart from 25% reciprocal tariffs on Indian goods exported to USA, there was hard situation, there were hard tensions, blow hot and blow cold kind of relationship between India and USA. Well, that led to breaking down of all kinds of relationship. In the meantime, the SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit took place in China. Well, Trump believed that India was moving away from USA and getting attracted towards China because of these punitive taxes or the penalty for importing oil from Russia. Trump did not like Prime Minister Narendra Modi's presence at Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit, SCO Summit in China. He wrote it in his social media post that USA have lost Russia and India because of the deepest and darkest China. Trump never believed that he is going to have good relationship with India once again after these three people came together. That is the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, the President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, and the Chinese President, Xi Jinping. Modi didn't like this. He has given and said that he's not going to get back Russia and India because he believed that India was attracted towards China and it was getting closer to Russia too because of the punitive taxes. Within a day of his post on social media that India is drifting away from USA or USA is losing Russia and India to the darkest and deepest China, Trump immediately said on Friday that USA has a special relationship with India. He had all the praise for the Prime Minister of India, Modi. He called him the best friend. He said he is the best Prime Minister. And he said he's going to have good relationship with Modi. And he also said nothing. He said, some reporters, journalists asked him. He said he doesn't remember any of those things. Forget the past. And he wants to have a good relationship with India and relationship with his best friend, Prime Minister Modi. Well, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi too responded to his responded to his love and affection. He said India is going to have a positive relationship with him. He reciprocated. He never said anything bad about it. He never commented about the comment the President Trump made or any of his officials. How can we forget? Some of his trade secretary, commerce advisor or trade advisor, they made such bad remarks for India. When India was getting closer to when India was getting closer to China, and when India was joining hands with President Putin and the president of China, all these three world leaders were coming together in China. Well, the President Trump's officials, especially Trade Secretary, Commerce Secretary, they made bad remarks. They went to the extent of saying that it was it was a Modi's war, not war between Putin and Zelensky. It was not Ukraine war, it is Modi's war. And they put the blame on Modi, saying that Modi was responsible for the Ukraine war because he is funding by buying oil from Russia. Not only he said, Peter Navarro, right, trade secretary, a trade advisor, a commerce advisor, what he said was that Brahmins in India are getting benefited because of importing oil from Russia at the cost of ordinary Indians. Well, no one could make out any meaning of this in India. Well, not only that, one of his other officials said that Modi has to say sorry to Trump. Modi has to say sorry because it all happened because of Modi, and he has to sorry before he comes to sit for talks with the president of the USA. After all this bad blood, well, Modi responded positively. He said India is going to have positive relationship with President Trump as well as the United States of America. They want to have good trade relationship with the USA. Indeed, there was a lot of relationship between India and USA. Well, apart from the officials from both the sides, they have a good relationship between people in the USA and India. There are many IT professionals, there are many businessmen, there are many investors. Well, the companies in India, the multinational companies in India have come from USA, and they have invested billions of dollars in India. As well, the many companies from India, they have invested their money in the United States of America. Not only that, IT professionals, the businessmen invested. So they are worried about this rupture, about this blow hot and blow cold relationship. They're worried about the disruptions in trade. It almost led to trade war between India and USA. They were very much worried. There was not only a physical strain, they had a lot of mental strain because they have invested huge lifetime investments in both the countries. The United States is one of India's largest trading partners. While Indian firms have a significant footprint in American technology, pharmaceutical and service sectors. Similarly, American companies see India as a rapidly growing market with immense potential. Any deterioration in their ties threatens not only political goodwill but also the economic stakes that underpin the relationship. Beyond economies, there are geostrategic reasons why neither country can afford prolonged hostilities. For India, ties with the United States are critical in balancing China's assertiveness in Asia. For Washington, India is a key partner in maintaining stability in Indo-Pacific and a bulwark against the expansion of Chinese influence. Both sides share concerns about terrorism, cybersecurity, supply chain resilience, and emerging technologies. With so many overlapping interests, the logic of partnership remains compelling even if temporary irritants periodically create turbulence. This episode also underscores the need for policymakers in both capitals to insulate the relationship from impulsive reactions and sudden shocks. While political rhetoric, especially in the age of social media, can sometimes generate dramatic headlines, the substance of diplomacy lies in steady behind the scenes work, trade negotiations, investment frameworks. Well, my take here is that the war, or you can call it as a trade war, between the USA and India, between Trump and Modi, is not good for both the countries as well as for the entire world. It's not good. Both the countries are large democracies. Of course, India is the biggest democracy in the world. They have been having such wonderful relationship over the last 2 decades and more. And close research takes place in all the fields in both the countries. Both the countries help each other. Well, when we talk about IT, information technology, most of the American IT firms, most of the American IT industry, they can't do without software engineers from India. Well, not only that, both are free economies. There is a freedom to do research. There is freedom for expression. Well, both the countries, not only in IT, but in other sectors, pharmaceutical, for example, in aeronautical industry, for example, ship industry, for example, defense, lot of things India imports from the United States of America. Lot of India imports technology as well as US imports software from India. Well, there are so many, centers in India which provide IT services from India itself. Call centers, we call them. BPOs from India. Well, when both the countries have such good rapport, good relationship, it will help both the countries. Not only that, the other countries also look forward. Well, these are small irritants. These are small overnight irritants or troubles. Both the countries should burn midnight oil to find out solution for these small irritants. Well, that will help not only India and USA but also other countries too. I'm sure once again this relationship will carry on, Trump and Modi, the free passage for Indians to go to the United States. Well, the USA benefits if Indians are going to there because they are the best brains in USA, especially in IT sector. They are going to provide software for all companies in the United States. Hope it will carry on for a long time. So it will help both the countries. I wish both the countries a good luck and they carry on with this relationship for a long time. Thank you guys for watching this video. Till we meet next time, it's goodbye. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like. Bye bye guys.